What's up, guys? This is Saint. It's been a long time. In fact, it's been since October 27th since I have streamed. We did do our giveaway. Thank you guys for everybody that participated in that. I'm joined by Repaid7, the man, the myth, the legend. Today, we are online, and as you can see, we're here in our camp. I'm just actually streaming because of my frustration and not with Rockstar. Really more towards the community than Rockstar itself. My personal opinion may differ from yours, but that's why it's my opinion and not yours. It's a great thing. Repaid, tell these fucking beautiful people hello.
Hello. What's up?
Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and show everybody my progress on just the online, on just the beta since it came out. There's people higher level than me, but this is completely legitimate. These are my stats. I have 4 days and 21 hours, and I'm level 52. I've made a ton of money. I've spent more money than I've made somehow. I'm not real sure how that works. My KD looks beautiful, though. Let's be real. The KD is godly. So, first I want to touch down on the basis of the game and the state of the game. And so my opinion is that I don't think that Red Dead Redemption 2 is dead. I don't think that it is dying. I don't think that it's what people originally expected, but this is what you get when you rush a company and we have to have what we want, which was the online beta, right? So everybody just pushed Rockstar, exactly. Right? Everybody just had to have the online beta, and it sucks because when the online came out, you had such high expectations because the story mode was so good. And I mean, it was by far one of the best story modes that I've ever encountered, and I loved it. I absolutely enjoyed it. So, that being said, the online mode, all I see in, on the Twitter feed and on comments and Facebook and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and other YouTubers, is there's not enough content. Unfortunately, I disagree. I think that if you're not fishing, if you're not hunting, if you're not doing, the stranger missions or even playing PvP, well, then you're not getting the full potential of the game. Me and Repaid7 have grinded daily. And, I mean, Mark has way more money. Repaid7 has, like, $4 grand. I've had up to, like, $2 grand, but I spend it because, money burns a hole in my pocket. So if I have cash, I'm spending it. Whether it be a horse, a gun, clothing, whatever. So...
Or a good bath.
Exactly. Or a good bath and a stream that no longer, costs you money. You can just do it at your camp. Another thing is I don't think people are taking the time to craft. That's actually that spurred this video, is that Rockstar hasn't given us any updates on the next update, and the amount of heat that they're under. I mean, come on, guys. Christmas was just, a couple weeks ago, then the New Year's, and you guys are like, gimme, now. But, I mean, this is a beta. The game has been out.
The game's only been out for a month.
Right, a month and a...
There ain't no game out there that's put out material within the first month.
No, ever. It's just not, it's not a real possibility. And like I said, it's fine that you guys are upset and you think that the game is a dying game. Unfortunately, me and Mark don't see it that way. We don't see it as it's a dying game. We see it as people having patience. What's the difference in playing PvP on Red Dead Redemption 2 or beating your face against Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege, which, we played quite a bit, and it's the same as GTA. GTA was a grind. They made it very difficult to get money in GTA, and you just had to do heists. or you had to grind out,
Absolutely.
or you had to grind out missions. It was no different. It's just that the money,
which wasn't out the first month of the game either.
Right, there was no heist.
We didn't get into it till after 3 years deep. So.
Right, so I understand the people's frustrations. We need heists. We need more things to do. We need more story mission. Look, there's a lot of shit to do in this game, guys. Like I said, whether you're fishing or hunting, you can make a lucrative amount of money doing these things. We've made a ton of money just fishing and hunting.
We already had the aspect that we were going to have to grind. It was a grinding game. We already knew all that. That was already expected in our book. We already had that plan.
Exactly. I knew when it came out and it was a beta that there was going to be a grind to it. It's just so silly to me to see all these people out here butthurt and whining to Rockstar that this game is incomplete and that they need to do something else. They need to give us something else. And I mean, that's fine. Maybe they do. Maybe they do need to give us something else. But the fact that they've given us what they already have in such a short amount of time, not to mention the 3 updates since the game has come out to fix the server stability. You know, to fix all this. And another thing, can we just talk about the griefing? I think it's so funny and cute that people get pissed that they're out minding their own business and somebody on this open world game comes up and fucking kills them. You had to know it was coming, right? I mean, you kind of have to expect it. It is a worldwide game. There are dickheads all over the world.
Especially if you were a GTA player.
Right.
I mean, that's just common.
And the fact that everybody's like, address griefing, give us private lobbies. That's fine. Give us the private lobbies. Sure, for the people that want the private lobbies. But the fact of the matter is that's part of the game, is that you're in an open world, an open map, where anything is possible. I can't tell you how many times I've just been minding my own fucking business fishing or something and somebody kills me. I didn't fucking quit the game. I just hop servers. It takes a minute and 20, 30 seconds to get into a new server. And I mean, I've seen people...
But you know what? Revenge is a beautiful...
It is. Revenge is the sweetest joy ever. Like, if somebody trolls you, just whoop their ass. And if you can't whoop their ass, then...
And then jump
servers. Then jump servers if you can't do anything, right? Like, to me, it's silly to see all these people giving Rockstar such a hard time. I personally think, yeah, it does need some more stuff. But due to the fact that the game has only been out like a month and a half, you know, you can't... What do you expect, man? These people have to have days off. You know, they're not going to give you the whole kit and caboodle up front, because then what? Then you're just going to run out of shit to do in like 2 weeks, and then you're going to be bitching that there's not enough content. So, I mean, for the people that are out there and they're bitching and they're crying, there's not enough things to do. Okay, well, that's great. That's sad. That sucks for you. It doesn't suck for me. Really, I almost prefer it when you guys aren't playing, because that means I get to fish and hunt without any problems, or do a stranger mission without any problems.
You know what it is? These people must play Fortnite, who get their more stuff in every month.
Yeah, you guys are so spoiled by Fortnite. That's fucking funny, dude. But like I said, the state of the
graphics don't even compare.
No, and like I said, the fact that they've transitioned the graphics into the online mode, and I know that there's some people out there saying they have server stability issues. I haven't had that issue, so I don't know. I can't share that with you guys.
If you think there's an issue, go play a round of GTA, and you'll be appreciative.
Right.
Of how good these servers are.
Go jump on GTA and tell me how bad their servers are and the load times, because we all know about sitting in the clouds for 20 minutes after you complete something. It was awful. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter of it. I mean, you'd sit there for 30 minutes waiting to even get into a session, and then you'd get booted. I mean, that was a part of the game, and we accepted it, and we played it. But let's be real, guys. A month and a half, and all you see is people crying and whining. Like, if you guys are that upset with Rockstar, then why waste your breath? Why? You're not doing any good by crying. Just go play Fortnite or whatever it is that you play in your spare time. That's just it.
It's gonna get better. It's just patience. It's gonna get better.
Man, don't say the word patience. They'll freak the fuck out, man. And you know what? I haven't streamed since October, I think it was 27, when we did the final chapter. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I get it. The trolls are gonna be like, oh, it's because you're an awful YouTuber. That may be the case, and I appreciate the hate. It's beautiful. But the fact of the matter is, man, I enjoyed the story mode so much that I didn't want to ruin it for the people that didn't have the games, and I didn't want to ruin it for myself. So, I mean, I legitimately grinded out the game. I played it twice just to get the 100% completion. It was so good. And then, like, when the online came out, I was more excited about the online mode because I could posse up with the squad and go cause havoc, you know, get in a drunken bar fight. And that's always a good time.
We have a squad?
Well, no, we don't have a squad. I apologize. Our squad is one of the people that jumped out because the game didn't offer enough, or they didn't want to fish, or hunt, or grind out PvP. And before I get off, I'm going to leave a few hints, tips, as to what you can do to be lucrative and make a good amount of money. I shouldn't, because honestly, it's not a secret. You can find it on, you know, more popular YouTuber sites. But honestly, man, the amount of people whining about this game, just why are you whining? Just don't play it. But the fact of the matter is Rockstar they're crafty bastards, man. They're gonna put out stuff. When they give us the content, nobody knows. I mean, nobody does. We have no idea. But you have to know that the heists are coming. You have to know that properties are coming. All of this shit is coming. I'm gonna ride in here to Valentine, Mark. I got me a perfect buck skin. There's a bunch of guys here.
There's just no noodling. You can't noodle in this game.
No, there is no noodling. You can't, you know, it is what it is. Like, you just have to accept it for what it is.
Noodling will never be, will never be.
No, there. It's just not.
There will be no noodling.
And there's a lot of ways to get XP, guys. Like, I'm not just brown-nosing Rockstar. There are some problems with the game. There are some broken aspects of the game. And I admit that fully. It's just part of gaming nowadays, man. But the amount of people crying about content, it's like it's a month and a half. You're lucky to have the beta.
That's what you all should be bitching about. The problems it's having, not the problems that we're not getting.
Right. Like, I personally think that the auto-aim is busted. I don't so much care about the grievers. That shit doesn't bother me. It's just something that you have to deal with. Shoot first, ask questions later is a really good way to live live in this game when you're playing. Shoot first, ask questions later. Maybe they weren't going to kill you, but maybe they were going to kill you. Do you want to lose your pelts or get killed? Look at that, $3.25 for a perfect buck skin, and then $10 for the perfect buck total.
Instead of jumping servers, you get revenge so many times. You make them.
Yes, and that
make them jump servers.
Right. And so I'm gonna start. We're already about 12 minutes into this video. It will be a short video, and I may stream some more Red Dead Redemption tomorrow. It just depends. But like I said, it was addressing the state of the game, because all I see is negativity flying at Rockstar. And I gotta be honest, there's no need for it. You guys are just babies, man. You're babies, and there's no need. You clearly haven't played World of Warcraft or any of that, and the content was abundant. There's a lot of shit to do in this game. There's a lot of shit to discover. And if you're too, maybe you are one of those people that doesn't work a job, but don't ruin it for the rest of us. If you want to grieve people, grieve people. If you join my server and you come at me, just know I will shoot first and ask questions later, and worst comes to worst, I have to hop servers. Oh no, a minute and 30 seconds out of my life, whatever will I do to gain it back, right? So, my first tip is stranger missions, okay? And if you guys didn't play GTA back in the day, I'm going to give you guys a little hinter, okay? So if you come over here to Wallace Station, there's a guy named Angus. He shows up in two places. Those two places are right here at Wallace Station, and it is also over here by Emerald Ranch, and he's sitting there. It takes 25 minutes for these missions to respawn. Now, Angus will give you 4 at Wallace Station. There's 4 separate missions. I don't know about the Emerald Ranch. The longer you take on the missions, the more XP and the more money and the more gold you will get. And we have done it over and over and over. And then we'll play some PvP to wait for it to come back, or we'll go fishing. And like I said, if you get 10 salmon or 10 trout, that's 25 bucks. That's 50 bucks in your pocket for 15 minutes of your time. And instead of bitching, you could have been fishing and gaining XP. Not to mention you're working on your Deadeye or other things in that nature. So when you do the carts, the longer you take, so if you cash it in at, like, let's say 5 seconds left of the mission, you're going to end up between 400 and 600 XP, 0.24 gold, and about $24. Which is a lot, especially XP wise. Unless you're like godly in PvP, which we are not. So, like, our average PvP, it's about 3 games to get that amount. About 3 games of PvP to hit that XP amount, and 3 games to hit the gold amount. Because you only get 0.4 to 0.8 gold when you're doing PvP. And this is the way to grind out your money. Now, as far as hunting goes, I prefer the plains, and I prefer all the way at the top of the map. I don't even know what it's called. It's above Anniesburg. There's Mises up there, moose, and elk. You can stack 10 antlers. It's like $7.25 for 7 or something like that. And you can catch some fish in that river right there as well. Definitely fishing is the most lucrative way to make money when it comes to hunting. Small game. Mark,
and small
right,
animals.
right. So small game.
You won't lose your small game when people.
Right. So you shoot a squirrel, nobody can take the squirrel because it goes into your satchel. Yada yada yada. Bada boom, bada bing, and you keep it. You know what I mean? So you want the 22 because you don't want to damage the pelts and so on and so forth. I mean, and even if you don't want a PvP, let's say that you don't want to hunt, let's say that you don't want to do stranger missions, you don't want to fish. Well, then that leaves you like 2 choices. It leaves you like 2 choices. One, you can do the races, which I've never even done, so I can't even say that. Or you can run around the map and you see all.
They're not bad. If you like to ride your horse, it's not really a race. You're basically targets with your horse,
Right?
Which is kind of a race because you're racing other people to get all the targets by running through it with your horse.
So you guys can do that, or you can run around the map and kill all the beautiful pink dots and be that player. You can do that, but like I said, there's not things to do. There's plenty of shit to do.
You go to St. Denis and shoot up the cops, so the cops come.
And crawl up a ladder and shoot a shit ton of cops. Grind out the XP. If you have express bullets, it actually increases the amount of XP. If you use Deadeye, it's +5. I mean, there's a ton of shit to do in this game. And it gets repetitive, and shout out to the people that play with us and don't play with us. That was their choice, and the people that do play with us, shout out to you guys for being grinders. But there's no dip.
If you don't even like fishing, you can go buy dynamite.
Right, if you want to be a lazy fisherman, you can just throw dynamite where the fish are and shaboopy. Pick them up. Granted, you're not going to get the perfect skins, the perfect fish. And that sucks because that's profit lost. There's plenty to do, guys. And for everybody that thinks that Rockstar should be just eating and feeding and feeding all of these updates, I just don't agree with you. I think they should take their time. Me, personally, I almost would have preferred them not to push the online out until it was done. That's the only other option that we had. But, there were so many people out there just bitching and crying about it that, what are you going to do? I mean, you have to address your fans, you have to address the people that are playing your game, and that's what they did, but it just wasn't good enough for everybody, apparently.
Yeah, but I don't think the online's ever going to be completely.
No, I don't either. I think it's always going to be.
It's like GTA, yeah. It's an ongoing process.
It's going to be a work in process. Mark, I'm trying to come kill this grizzly bear, dude. If I die, I'm going to be super sad. This is how I'm going to end my night, is being eaten by a fucking grizzly. I can feel it.
Better than a croc.
It is better than a croc. Hey, look, there's a turkey. Let's check it out real quick. There's generally always a bear up here.
Trying to be a Leo DiCaprio.
I am too. I'm trying to be the Revenant. Yes, that is 100% correct. The question is can I find Yogi the bear? He's always up here. The question is where. Oh, Yogi! Hey, boo-boo! Where are you at, buddy? Oh, look, there's an... Oh, I hear him. Oh, there's elk. I don't want the elk. They don't have antlers. Where is he? I heard him. Oh, God, he's somewhere here. Watch, he's gonna come running out of nowhere, and I'm gonna get fucking ganked. Let's go this way. I think... no, yeah, he's always hungry, dude. He's a fatty. Oh, Mr. Bear! I know you're here, buddy. You're always here. There's a cougar out here, too, somewhere. Uh-oh. Horse is acting up. Are we close? Ooh, we have to be close. Oh, fuck! Oh, I just ate it! God, I hope he doesn't come out of the woods. Me and Ghost just fucking went down the hill. Fuck it, we took the scenic route.
One way to do it.
Oh yeah, there's always a faster route, right? You don't stay on the path, you end up dead. Mark, you would know better than anyone.
Yeah.
You fucking...
I've killed enough horses.
Anyway.
It's called horse training.
Yeah, it is. You fuck. Come on, man. I know he's here. I heard him. Okay, here we go. We are on the right track. Oh, fuck, there he is. Oh, shit! I ran right by him. Where is he? Where? Oh, I got him. Oh, but my horse fucked me off. God, you're a dick. Hey, boo-boo. I fucked up the pelt, though. That's alright. There it is. You guys got to see me kill Yogi the Bear, fall down a hill, and listen to me rant. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to hit the subscribe button, feel free. I do this shit for fun. It's not a full-time job, obviously. And to all you whiners, either put up or shut up. That's about all I have to say. If you guys are on Xbox One, make sure you guys come holler at me in Repaid 7. This is Samurai X8. You guys can find us online. We are the Peaky Blinders, so if you see us in your lobby, feel free to try to kill us. We always do enjoy a good time. Mark, tell these beautiful fuckers good night, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Good night. Have enjoy fishing and hunting. We can show you the hot spots.
Yep, we can show you hot spots. Come find us. We'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Don't do anything we wouldn't do, which doesn't leave a lot of options. And we're fucking out.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We like it. See you guys.